Ora, muito boa noite, maltinha. Sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo aqui no canal. Hoje estamos aqui para jogar mais um bocadinho de Hogwarts Legacy, continuar a nossa história. Então, sem mais demoras, vamos lá para o nosso joguito. Consegui desbloquear mais uma zona, digamos assim, e, portanto agora já consigo ter aqui outros animais. Ok, portanto só para vos atualizar nisso.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to...
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Yes, actually I am.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Pronto.
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork.
Exatamente.
Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Oh, isso tem que ser.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Era um pássaro chamado Golden Snidget. Olha, pronto, está aqui. Era um pássaro que tinha formato da
The Golden
Snitch, por acaso.
Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis. Ah,
Felix Felicis.
Ou Felix,
Well
pronto.
done!
Assim
Since
é
it makes the
fácil.
drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Deathly. Ah, ok, é no geral.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to
Isto é
Beedle
um
the
quiz de Harry
Bard,
Potter.
the Deathly Hallows
geral.
consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone,
Yes!
and the Cloak of Invisibility.
I know.
Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Quaffle.
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points.
Yes.
True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
Change species. Olha, essa é boa. Ele não muda de espécie, ele muda de forma. Eu acho que é falso. Acho que é falso.
False.
Correct.
Yeah.
While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well,
Exato.
I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Eu até gosto das quests. Vamos fazer só mais uma row, vá.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
A Ordem de Merlin era muito famosa anteriormente.
The Order of Merlin.
No, that's incorrect. The answer was the Wizards' Council. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
Epá, isto aqui agora, tipo, só difícil. Estavam tão boas. Vocês não estão a ver as hipóteses que eu estou na frente delas. Deixa-me chegar assim um bocadinho para o lado enquanto estamos a fazer o quiz. Eu não faço a mínima, vou só pôr à
The
toa.
Peruvian Vipertooth.
Brilliant! Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Quincy Hogg?
Quincy Hogg.
No,
Ah.
the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft. It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
High Behind? Não faço a mínima o que é que isso quer dizer. Ora, Lethifold é uma mortalha viva, é um ser super perigoso. Runs poor, não sei o que é, demiguise.
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a lethifold?
Patronus.
The Patronus charm.
É a única,
Well
são as
done.
únicas duas coisas
The
que o
only
Patronus
known
repele.
survivor of a lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who
Já
was
dei
on
uma aula
holiday in
disto.
Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Gamp? Yeah.
Gamp.
That's it.
Yep.
One of the principal
Cinco leis de
exceptions to
Gamp.
Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned.
Yep.
What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Dragons nunquam titila, never sleep, tickle a dragon while sleeping. É Draco dormiens nunquam titilandas. Never tickle a dragon while sleeping.
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Oh, isso.
Correct. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco dormiens nunquam titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
Ok. Ashwinder. Nós andamos a coletar ovos
The
disto,
Ashwinder.
talvez.
That's incorrect.
Ah,
The correct answer was the rune's paw.
não sei o que é
According to
Run's Pool.
parcel mouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
America. Ah, ok. Amazon Rainforest seria a Amazónia, portanto não, acho eu. Pirineus também não, deve ser isto Mount Greylock, talvez.
Mount Greylock.
Well done!
Yeah.
The American school was founded in the 17th century by Isolde Sayre and James Stewart.
Ela é
What
boa
is the
Ravenclaw,
most
não é?
powerful love
Ia
potion
bem
known
igual.
to wizard kind?
Ah, não vi. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind? A Mortentia. Pois.
Amatentia.
That's the answer. Amatentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Eu não pus anúncios, por acaso não fui a pôr. Não, not now, tá
I don't
bom.
have time for another quiz at the
Acho que
moment.
já demonstrei que era Ravenclaw o
Come and
suficiente.
find me if you'd like to try later. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete.
Onde é que está
Should
o
attend
Weasley?
Transfiguration.
80 metros, portanto, não é assim tão longe, vamos a pé. O que é que eu ia dizer? Esta cena dos quizzes é fixe, olha, vou começar a vir cá mais vezes. Porque imagina, como vocês sabem, eu faço parte da Academia Portuguesa de Feiticeiros e portanto nós às vezes fazemos... ok, até já. Nós às vezes fazemos quizzes. Pá, pode ser interessante vir aqui para ver as perguntas para os quizzes. Por acaso pode ser giro. E depois temos aqui também uma respostazinha completa. É giro, essa parte. Por acaso gosto. Eu gosto bué de quizzes, sempre gostei. Tanto que o meu jogo favorito de Harry Potter, normalmente, estou a falar de jogo assim tipo tabuleiro. É o do... o Trivial Pursuit. Como é que é? O Trivial Pursuit, ou como é que se chama aquilo? Aquele dos queijinhos, vá.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Ok, that was true.
Settle down. Settle down.
Calma, estou aí.
Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Well, I don't, but okay. Isto parece o feitiço de Findle, mas ok. Giro. Por acaso, Transfiguration é das matérias mais complexas que há. Porque há muita matemática,
Beautifully done.
muitas regras, é bem difícil. Eu já fui a algumas aulas, é complicado. Oh, agora quero ver o que é que isto faz, não é? Onde é que está? Ah, está aqui. Sei lá, vou pôr aqui. Ia bem, faz um barulho enorme. Tenho que falar com ela? Tenho.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Ok.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide.
Yes.
Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacular.
Ui,
Growing
tantas.
such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumours of your extracurricular activities.
Isso fala com o Figo.
Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Well, it might be. Eu confio nela, tem que
Professor
ser.
Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do
Penchant.
remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Eu queria praticar o... Ah, tá aqui, ok. Giro. Ih, mas é bué de tempo de coisa. Pumba. Eles esforçam-nos bué a ser amigos do Sebastian, mas eu não curto nada dele. É bué má influência. É bué tipo aquele amigo que vos leva a consumir drogas e aí tipo, sei lá, a roubar cenas numa mercearia.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
Certainly
I
did.
came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Well,
Do
I
you
was
think there's a
waiting for you.
connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We can
We
avoid
need to see what they're
detection.
doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Dias mega, deixa voar, mas... Bem, se isto está-me a alagar para partir aqui 3 pedaços de Moonstone,
There they
imagina
are, up
agora
ahead.
no...
I'll let you lead.
Imagina agora na batalha.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Revelio.
Pá, eu vou tentar, tipo, não,
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
não ser detectado. Não é fácil.
Petrificus totalis.
Ainda não me viram. Aqui pelas costas. Pumba. Este também está de costas. Pumba. E aqui está mais um.
Petrificus totalis.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Revelio.
Estou aqui a coletar aqui o material todo. quê, mas já, depois aqui isto não deve interessar para já. Agora não sei se nós temos que ir para aqui. Não, isto é uma pouca terrazinha, não é? Já, vamos continuar para a frente então. Pois isto é a mina que eu estava a ver, aquilo tem que abrir lá uma porta. Eu é
This
que
is
não,
going well.
não sabia como é
We
que
make
aquilo
a
se
good
abria.
team.
Sendo assim é por
We
aqui.
do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know
I
which one
want
I'd
to be
choose.
discreet. Sim, tu queres lutar porque tu és um Slytherin e estás aí, mas... I don't. Oi, ora aqui. O que eu não consigo é perceber quantos é que estão. Já que é este. Já foi. Ai, 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 que ele quase que me viu.
Someone's here.
Ah, pronto, já foi.
I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
Ah, pronto, temos que lutar. Todo lagado, mas temos que lutar.
Glacius!
Too slow.
Expelliarmus!
Ui, isto assim, isto está complicado.
Expelliarmus! Defender!
This is almost too easy.
Glacius!
If you could best the likes of me.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Glacius!
Ah, estou lagado, pá, estou bem lagado hoje.
Cruci!
Sorry, malta, isto está bem lagado.
Confringo!
You think you're clever?
I shall avenge your death.
Será que agora já conseguimos outra vez
I'll be
voltar?
quieter than a jobberknob.
Ok, não. Vamos assim. Ah, sério. Vou tentar me esconder aqui a ver se dá. Ha! Deu! Nice! Ah, não, não é isto. É isto. Ok. Só falta aquele.
Petrificus totalis!
And the fun is over.
Ok.
Fun is a relative term.
Pois,
It is.
tu queres é
And that
luta.
was relatively fun.
Onde é que está o
Revelio.
baú? Ah, está aqui. Pronto. Agora, vamos seguir aqui para onde eles dizem. Vamos fazer a história diretamente.
Revelio!
I should tell you. Rumor
You should tell me nothing. You should be in your dorm, sleeping, while I was doing my quizzes, and everything was alright. Mas não, tens que mandar trazer para o meio dos goblins. Ai, que mau amigo que eu tenho. A Natia que é bacana. QB, que ela também
Revelio!
viu-me a matar o troll e depois em vez de me
Better or
ajudar,
for worse, we're in.
em vez de me ajudar a arrumar as coisas, não, deixa-me arrumar
I
tudo
wouldn't
sozinho.
give for a cup of mushroom tea.
Ah, estão de costas, então peraí. Olá, bom dia.
Petrificus totalis!
all around.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Ainda bem.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time.
Como é que ele não me viu? Blow up the red barrel com bombarda? Ah, meu amigo. Ok.
Bombarda!
I shall. No matter
Incendio!
how you shake me.
Confringo!
Won't get away.
Opa!
Glacius, defender.
Adoro
Too
usar
many.
as maldições
They definitely
hiperbolas.
think there's something here they want.
Ora, deixa-me só aqui coletar aqui o material todo. Isto não é todos os dias que vai para uma caverna carregada de lixo, de loot. Ora, e aqui ainda me diz que está um baú,
Revelio.
portanto...
That
será que
ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Confringo.
deve ser isto, é? Ah, é isto, pronto, está aqui. Não sei o que é aquilo que eu apanhei, mas anyway.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soul.
Reparo.
Or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing
tem que ser para
qualities,
reparar.
really.
Pronto, fica já reparado que assim... Sim, agora volto a meter este e fica à mão.
Revelio.
Pronto, eu gosto de andar sempre com o Revelio aqui. E pronto, vamos carregar mais um bocadinho.
Smashing.
Ok, não há problema.
Revelio.
Ok, a ponte está para ali, para aqui não há nada, então vamos para a ponte. Está aqui um baú, vamos só ao baúzito. Já sabem como é que é, eu quero apanhar os baús todos, né? Porque eu não devo vir aqui mais vezes nenhuma. Respira, Sebastião, respira. Pronto, agora há de ser para subir aqui, não? Não. Só se fosse subir aqui, ele não dizia nada. Ok, aqui.
Revelio.
Não, aqui atrás, não. Ah, está aqui o coisa para o baú.
Leviosa. Confringo.
É isto. Assim. É só o baúzito. E voltar. Olha, pronto, e vem o boss. Tão pequeno. Começa já assim, que é para ver lá como é que as coisas funcionam. Pumba.
Defender.
É sério que é isto? Oh, pronto.
Protego. Superfine.
Pronto,
We've
agora
rid
foi,
the
né?
world of another spider. I
Revelio.
shall sleep better tonight.
Yes, yes, you shall. Aqui é para ir para algum lado? Não, pois não. Não. Então, prosseguindo.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
Yes.
She would at that.
Pronto, deixa eu ver o que é
Ramrock's
isto aqui.
loyalists have all but declared war.
Aqui é chest. E aqui também há mais um chest, supostamente. Ah, não apetece estar agora para lumes à mão. Um bocadinho de dano também nunca fez mal a ninguém. Eu sei que as Devil Snares têm que ser com lumos. Vamos lá, tá bem.
Lumos. Confringo. Lumos.
Ah, pronto, ok, ainda bem que vim. Estes normalmente são sempre bons. Ó, um unidentified, mas é da unidentified de dourado, portanto é capaz de ser dos bons. E
Revelio.
agora, para onde é que é para um gajo ir?
Protego. Stupefy. Revelio.
Ai, que estas aranhas dão cabo de mim. Ainda por cima está ali a matilha toda. Ai ai.
Confringo!
Ah, aqui é só para ver, ok, até para ir por aqui.
We've still not
Revelio.
Então pega. Só pelo simples não.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
an unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
E agora, como é que a gente vai fazer isto? Pois, este está virado para aqui. Posso ir assim. Olha, pronto, já foi. Já foi. Vai, é para lutar, bota.
I will make
Stupid!
I hate that! I won't
Ah, meus caros, quando isto não laga, eu sou um feiticeiro dos bons.
You're making this too easy.
Potato! Stupid! Bombarda!
Away with that.
Stupid! Defender! Incendio! Confringo! We're not finished yet.
Olha, pronto, agora vem uma aranha das grandes.
Incendio! Confringo! Defender! Glacier! Expelliarmus! Crucial!
Isso, sopra aí, Rússia.
Bombarda! Defender!
Vamos. Olha, toma já. Toma plantas. E agora? Umba. Vamos só aqui meter destas, também tenho muitas. Toma.
Bombarda! Defender! Incendio! Potato! Stupid!
Ha! Quando o Protego é perfeito até dá gosto.
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap.
Sim, tu
For a
ficaste aí
Slytherin.
escondidinho, não é?
Our race will certainly have a lot to learn.
Ah, pó cacete.
Revelio!
Qual a lot to learn.
Confringo!
Faço a batalha toda sozinho, quase.
Confringo!
E mais um para aqui, né?
Rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's
vejo,
loyalists never knew to look for it.
Espera aí, que isto, aqui há de haver mais material.
Accio!
É o ar.
Confringo!
É este. Tem que haver aqui um sítio.
Levioso! Accio!
Este aqui. Sim.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Pois. Assim. Vamos lá ver o que é que se passa aqui. Uau. Vamos então entrar aqui para estar. Oi, o que é isto?
Revelio! A journal? Sebastian, I think I found something.
Hopefully it will
Parece
help us
um
unravel more of
rapaz.
this mystery.
Ok, aqui é para me ir embora
Our
já.
efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Tanta coisa que parece estranha. Mas ainda está aqui
Revelio.
qualquer coisa. Ou é a caixa? Ah, é a caixa, ok. É a caixa. Oh, Sebastian, meu puto, onde é que andas? Estavas a falar ao meu lado? Ah, estás aqui.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there.
Saber se o papel cabe ou não cabe.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
E pronto, é mais trouble ainda, né?
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area.
Pois é, tal mina,
Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Ah, a sério que vamos falar com o Goblin?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Porque és um Slytherin.
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Sim, sim, vai já andando. Lá se não queres que eu experimente o Crucio outra vez.
You'll never believe what I've
O
learned.
que é isto aqui?
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it.
Isso eu concordo.
That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Olha,
Ominous,
pronto.
we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Acabou?
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Yeah, não.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know.
Where is Amit? Oh, hello,
Hello
Amit.
there. Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Well,
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
yeah, vais-me fazer isso sozinho.
Revelio.
Para variar. Ora, portanto, Mid-Lodgok near the mine entrance. E a mine então, se é para ir para a mine é bem de longe. Mais vale irmos de teletransportation.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
Should have
You said
respected.
this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here
he's...
comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it.
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
What
qual
else
eye?
should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see
É igual aos baús.
you and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
Oh,
I shall
vamos lá.
see you soon.
Onde é que é o coisa? Ah, é 60 metros. Então, usar lá a pata. Eu acho que o olho estava logo aqui agora no início, não é? Exato, é aquele olho que estava ali em cima.
The door is looking at us.
Vamos lá ver o que é que nos espera aqui dentro.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift.
Ah,
Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Revelio.
bom, temos que descer, não é? Yeah.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Nope, we don't.
Revelio.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Cala-te, pá. Ok. O que é suposto a gente fazer? É suposto ir para aqui? Ah, yeah, aquilo era só para desbloquear cenas, se calhar. Yeah, é para ir para aqui.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Então e calar-te, ó, Amit? Anda.
We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least. Revelio.
Ok, we cannot be seen, so... Onde é que está o Amit? Sério que ele ficou lá atrás.
I have a brother who works at Green Goblin.
Petrificus Totalis.
Não, não me vejas. Alexa, stop. Not the
Revelio.
time right now.
We're being watched. By a door.
Yes, of course we're being watched. Amit, sai daí, Amit.
We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
We're not being seen by the eye. Okay,
That was a
concentrate.
little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Confringo.
Como é que eu vou aqui para cima?
Repulsor.
Ah, não é isto que eu quero. É isto. Como é que eu subo para aqui?
Revelio.
Devo ter que ir ali por cima, não é? Portanto, isto deve haver uma entrada qualquer,
I feel
alguns.
like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find
Provavelmente
any
há de ser por
plans.
aqui por cima.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
Who's that? One less
Ah,
human to
pronto. Ah, foste. Agora é que o Amit vai borrar a cueca.
That's the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really. I'd imagine most goblins to be brilliant and kind. Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here.
Revelio.
What could they be building?
Eu queria ir para aquele baú lá atrás. Há de ser por aqui, né? Nós daqui acabamos por dar a volta. Ou não? Não, aqui foi por onde entramos. Não, não pode ser por aqui. Tem que ser por aqui. Tínhamos que entrar aqui. Olha, não sei. Vamos ignorar esse baú então e continuamos a cena.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you, suppose it could get a bit boring.
Epá, tão boés. Vamos começar com este aqui. Sam da frente, amigo. A ver se faz muito barulho. Opa, daqui de cima até acho que os consigo.
I suspect it must.
Acho que aqui até os consigo coisar, mas queria tentar pelo menos extrair mais um ou dois. Há algum vermelho? Não.
The area's still clear. If anybody cares.
Confringo.
Pois eles agora já sabem que eu estou aqui, né? Se eu sei, amigo. Estou a tentar ver como é que os vou distrair a todos.
Yes, of course.
Afraid to fight?
Petrificus totalis.
Pronto, ok, assim ainda dá. Oh, pronto.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler.
Revelio.
This is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build?
Ah, tá ali a
This
entrada
mine
para o que eu
is too
queria.
small for whatever it is. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Deve ser aqui que nós entramos para o outro lado.
Revelio.
Né? Esse seria aquele baú que nós estávamos vindo há bocadinho. Ou não? Não, mesmo assim acho que não era. Ou era? Não, não. Este aqui não era. Não, é isso. Vamos continuar então. Como estávamos a fazer. Quero ir para aqui, ativar o boiler. Deve haver mais um que ele estava a dizer que... Ah, another boiler, não sei o quê. What?
Confringo.
Não, para aqui não pode ser. Então, eu já ativei aquele boiler. Não, só para voltar para trás, para o outro, aquele ainda há bocadinho. Ah não, está ali.
Accio.
Olha o que é que isto ativou. Ah, ali. Ok.
Revelio.
Ok. Então, agora, vamos para a esquerda.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Yes, we don't need it right now, but já que estamos aqui.
Revelio.
Tipo, é tal coisa, já que estou a passar por sítios que nunca mais provavelmente vou passar.
Levioso.
Não é isto que eu quero. Deixa lá ver se com o Confringo.
Confringo.
Yeah, o Confringo também atua como luz, portanto, yeah.
Revelio.
Espera aí.
Protego.
É isto, é
I'll be
isto.
quiet.
Ah, desapareceu o feitiço, pronto. With bombarda while they charge their magic. Epá, não quero.
Oi!
Eu quero ir aqui,
pass that fire.
bomba.
Totalis.
Who's there?
Chega aqui. Bomba. Ok, aqui também já foi.
Revelio.
Eu venho só me buscar os baús, porque isto... Deixa lá, a gente já vai ali.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
I hope I don't see.
Petrepicus totalis.
Ok, pronto, já pus.
Let's human to work.
Incendio.
Set bombarda to loyalist while they're charging.
Kill spells glance off of me.
I shall avenge.
Não sei o que é que era suposto eu fazer com isto. Use a mandrake against an enemy.
How childish!
Ok. Tenho mandrakes? Tenho.
Why can't I hit you? Hit rudely. You won't stop me. Bombarda. You almost had a lucky shot. How nice of you to say. Let's get this. Not quick enough. Descendo. That was meant for me.
Glacius. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Cover up wide. Defender. You are postponing the inevitable.
Expelliarmus.
Deixa-me só voltar por este.
Get away with that.
You'd be better suited for gardening than for
Confringo.
battle.
Stupid. Confringo. Incendio.
I shall avenge your death. I'll get you for this.
Confringo.
A sério, homem? Só Leviosa?
Accio. That should be the last of them I'll meet.
Eu aqui a mandar altas cenas e o Amit a mandar Leviosas, meu. A sério. É isto que eu tenho para me ajudar. Não é só o Ingowelts que dão aqui. Eu tenho que começar a gastar mais poções, mas é pá, aborrece-me tanto usar opções. Não é prático. Oh, esqueci-me de pormenor.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Revelio. Protego. Levioso. Confringo. Revelio.
Portanto, isto agora há de abrir, não é? Ou não? Boas, boas. Ganda boas. Já estás cá ou
This is
ainda...
not good. They're
Ou ainda
building
estás
enormous
lá?
drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
So let's get out.
There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
Yes. But I don't know which way. Só voltas sábado. Ah, ok. Estás a gostar ou não? Tens falado muito?
Revelio.
Pá, ele está a mandar para este lado, vamos para este lado. Não, não é, afinal não é para este lado, não é para aqui. Volta para trás, Amit. Provavelmente.
Accio.
Ah, ok, está aqui o elevador. Tchau, Amit. Ah, isso é assim, sabes
I
apertar.
need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit.
Yeah.
Now that we know what they're up to, we
Deu
can
muito
get out of
jeito os
here.
teus levioças. Não há dúvida. Batata doce assada no forno. Opa, yeah. Por acaso comi ontem. Comi peixe assado. Já sabes que terra algarvia é peixe assado com batatinha doce. E é bem
We're
bom.
almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Pronto, let's get out. Mesmo assim ainda faltava um baú, mas já não consegui ir lá, não sabia onde é que era. Vou lá falar com o Lodgok, ficou feito parvo ali à nossa espera. Tipo, não é nada estranho. Então o que é que estás aqui a fazer? Estou a ver a neve. Estou a dar uma volta. Estou só a ver.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
Ah, tá bem, o que é que queres falar?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you.
Yes, I could.
Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado,
Tchau.
adieu.
Ora, Mr. Lodgok, diga-me lá.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget.
Podia ter casamento.
Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. more of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it. But I don't. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Pá, malta, vamos ficar por aqui hoje, está bem? Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Deixa-me só aqui tirar o somzinho. Pronto, espero que vocês tenham gostado desta livezinha. Se gostaram, deixem o vosso like para quem está no YouTube. Para quem está na Twitch, malta, já sabem, seguir, comentar aqui no chat, que é para isto ficar com a interação. Mas pronto, maltinha, amanhã temos videozinho novo. Agora no YouTube, para quem quiser ver também o que saiu, podem ver. E bom, da minha parte é tudo. E até à próxima. Mal feito, feito.